to the spot where the mics are hot. Every word we drop got flow like a shot. Got stories to tell and jokes that hit hard. Come join the fun, it's a brand new yard. We bring the vibes, the beats won't stop. Tune in now, we rise to the top. Laugh, cry, shout, feel every drop. This podcast here is cream of the crop.
Bro, do what you do.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another R to the J episode. And today we have a special guest. But before we get to our special guest, if you guys can, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. It sure helps the channel grow. But with that saying that, our next special guest is Jeff, aka Loud Flavor. What's up, Jeff? How you doing?
What's good, man? So good to be here.
Yeah, getting better at it. You know what I mean?
I feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
Hey, when I first started even saying the R to the J, I always get just tongue twisted. Even when I practice by myself, that's how it was.
Yeah, that's how I'd be like when I'm recording intros, I'll be like, no, that don't sound good. Let me run it back. Tongue twist for like 10 minutes of just the intro.
Okay. Show me and the guest your
I
intro.
don't have an intro, but that was back then. But who am I? I'm Jeff, or you can call me Loud Flavor. I am a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, streamer, video games. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Hey, are you born and raised from here in Southeast Texas?
Oh, I was born in New York, but I was raised out here.
Another Bronx. Oh, New York, Queens, or where?
Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
My last guest, Brandon. He was from New York.
Brandon.
Yeah,
man. I gotta go try his cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Next time I'm out there in a park that mall, I'm gonna go check it out.
His pizza's on point.
Yeah, he told me he wants to do something under like that I create. You know what I mean? Something. I said, well, since I'm from El Salvador, you gotta make some pupusa pizza. You know what I mean?
Oh, dang.
That'd be some fly shit right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somehow come up with something like that. Maybe, who knows?
It's delicious.
Yeah,
it's good.
So you're from up there. So what made you come down here?
Oh, it was small. I mean, you kind of get used to it. You get used to the peace, your own little space. Because when I was out there, I tried to move back to New York, but it was just, I couldn't do it, man.
It's too, I bet it's loud and stuff.
Bro, it'd be 3-4 a.m. and then you got all the tourists drinking and screaming outside. You're like, wake up in 4 hours. I can't do this. I miss the chicken sounds, the roosters.
Yeah,
man, I miss that.
And there you always live in majority of the time probably in an apartment or some type of condo or something like that.
Like the only way you can enjoy that is if you got money.
Yeah.
But if you don't own it, you can't own anything. You can't even own your own parking spot over there. You got to park like 5 blocks away. I'm like, I can't. I'd rather just ride a bike. Forget that.
Yeah, no, yeah. In a big city, you probably don't even need a vehicle there. It's probably way more expensive to own a vehicle over there. It's all the parking.
I don't even know how to pump gas out there. I was like, man, where's the gas station?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro. You got to wait and stuff, and you're still in the streets. So I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. And then the risk of somebody jacking you. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I just came back.
Yeah, I'm from El Salvador, like I was telling you, right? And over there, they don't pump their own gas over there. You pull up and they serve you. They fill up your gas how much you want or whatever. It's weird, It's like, damn.
Dang, man. Well, they
get full service out there. Oh, here I'm not sure. I think there might be a location, not here in Texas, but maybe somewhere around the United States, but not sure.
Probably a little pricey for that.
Yeah, probably charge an extra $2 per gallon or something. Who knows?
Right, pumping myself.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to bring you in because I seen you on Facebook. I like my guests I get from Facebook, and it's always interesting because I seen like, oh, he's a streamer, on Twitch and stuff like that, on YouTube, and so okay, it's interesting. It seems like you do just games or
mostly games, mostly. How you say it? When I started, it was mostly just to play different variety of games because, when you get older, you don't have time to play video games. So you'd be like, oh man, it's a little hobby. But then once COVID hit, I was like, I got all the time in the world. But what games can I play? So I started seeing people like say Berleezy or Corey Kenshin, big YouTubers on YouTube. And I see they will play like variety of games I've never even heard of. And it's like mostly independent games that people make. So I was like, oh, snap, let me try that out.
And this is like in the PC games or?
Yeah, they're all PC games.
Okay.
It's like, say, for example, you're a 16-year-old and you want to make a game.
Okay.
So people make little 10-minute clips of video games and they post it and people play it. And big people play it.
Oh, okay. So you go to like a website and you could download the game. And, okay. See, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that until I started.
Yeah.
Because back then I used to be like, I don't know what game to play. You get so involved in the mainstream games, like the big AAA games that take like 10, 20 hours, like Halo, Last of Us. Those are great games, but the thing is that you beat them and then that's it. So I was like, man, I don't know what to play. And then once I discovered that community, I just got, I got deep in there. So I had a video for anything that would come out, even if the game was bad. I still because you could try to like improvise and make it into a comedy and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You go just like you said, like a commentary, like a
Yeah.
reaction video, just about
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a big world, bro. Once I discovered it, I was like, man, there's a lot of things to play here. It's a lot, and most of them are free. And then sometimes now I get to a point where I get games emailed to me to try it out.
Oh, that's good, you know.
That's dope, bro.
And just to let the people know, how many like followers do you have or subscribers do you have on YouTube? I think you got over 100K on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, like ever since the shorts happened, because I started posting mostly. Well, I started posting mostly on YouTube, but then I also started making clips for TikTok. And I remember before I used to be like, man, I'm not getting on TikTok. It's a little bit cringy.
Same
corny.
here. I barely
Yeah.
opened up my TikTok kind of like maybe 3 months ago now.
Yeah.
You know, I finally started doing small clips and repurposing my content and
Yeah.
putting on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts as well too now.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, it's gonna be a little corny doing this. Do I got to do some dances? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's not me. Definitely, I'm not gonna be dancing on it. You know.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, bro. But I started seeing that a lot of people been blowing up because of short content.
Yeah, just.
And short content is kind of like a trailer, like a preview, like a teaser. So I started making clips on TikTok, and then TikTok started blowing up my YouTube and Twitch. So on YouTube, because of the shorts, I hit I think like 130,000 subscribers, and then on TikTok we hit like 225,000 followers on that. And then Twitch has been like my, how you say, like my bread and butter. So like when I go live, I record the whole session. So then I go back and I make clips from that.
Okay.
So everything I do on Twitch goes to everything else.
Okay.
So it's like a funnel.
Yeah, isn't it T-Pain doing gaming too and on Twitch,
man.
and supposedly he's making more money
Bro,
than
it's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
A lot of celebrities and artists, they're going down to streaming as well, because you could do it from home. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to leave no more. You know, and he could probably make more money.
Bro, I think Drake. I think they gave him like a $2 million contract to stream on Kick for like 40 hours a month. I'm like, 2 million, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, man, who knows? You might eventually get there. You know, who knows? Yeah.
It's got to keep going, man.
Yeah, it takes time. Huh? Like as we said, you've been doing this for 4 years, right?
Oh man.
So how was like the first videos? You know, it's like, you know, were you getting like a lot of views, likes, anything like that, or?
So in the beginning, because before I started doing this, I was DJing, and then when COVID hit, the DJs they couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So Twitch and Spotify, they started sending out emails to artists that were making music, and they were like, if you create a Twitch account, we'll be able to affiliate for you, so that way you can do your DJ sessions on Twitch. So I'm like, I got on, and I did a session, and it was cool. But then I was like, maybe I should try a game, play a video game. So I got on Fall Guys. I don't know if you heard of that.
Fall Guys?
Yeah. So it's it's like a survivor game with it looks very cute, but it's just beans just running around trying to survive.
Okay.
So I streamed that, but I recorded it and I made some clips from that and I posted it on Facebook. And then I had a lot of friends, like it was on my personal account. So I had a lot of friends say, "Oh, this is funny, man. You should stream more and stuff." So I was like, all right, let me make videos now for YouTube. And I remember my first video, bro. I sit there, I'm like, my face like that. I'm like, hey guys, I'm Loud Flavor. We're about to play some Donkey Kong. And that's it. That was like the whole year, just subtle.
Because your first video is always kind of your most. You feel like you're very vulnerable. You know what I mean? Because
just hiding behind the camera. Like,
yeah.
Like,
oh, trust me. Have you guys seen my first video? Oh my god, it was my friend Eric. He told me, hey, I think we should just watch the camera and kind of talk like that. And we tried it. And I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that again. I kind of rather have kind of like a conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man.
It feels more natural.
I was like, man, maybe I should block my face. Maybe I should hide my face. Maybe this is all they need. Maybe this that.
Yeah.
But nah, bro. Like doing horror games, they like seeing your face.
Okay.
So that's
your expression and stuff like that.
Man. I've seen people with like really cheap equipment, and they have like thousands of people watching them. So all you need is just like the microphone, a little bit of a facial reaction, and some personality, and you get people walking
Yeah.
in, bro. It's
I
crazy.
have noticed a lot of people who like start like let's say gaming, like what you're doing right now,
Mhm.
or even like I've seen one guy who started commentating on music.
Mhm.
Then they start switching over to just everything, what's going on around the world, and
Yeah.
even political wise too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Do you see yourself switching over to that arena?
Well, from gaming, I've also been doing like analog horror reactions. It's reactions on. You have you heard of analog horror?
Analog horror?
It's like a new category of horror. So it's like
Analog?
it's
Nah,
it's crazy, bro. I discovered it like that too. Have you heard of the back rooms?
nope.
Mandela catalog, anything like that. So these are like you ever seen like a video from like the 90s or 2000, like an old home recording?
Yeah, yeah.
And do you ever get like
Man, I'm old, so yeah, I can remember those.
same age, bro? I think we're the same age, right? I think
I'll turn 44.
I'll turn 30, 36.
Okay, well, still a little young. We still
20,
look good.
26, 25. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Don't gotta know that.
We look it.
Yo, so but have you ever seen like an old recording of a video and you get like some kind of weird, like a subtle, like a not disturbing, but like a uncomfortable feeling of seeing like old footage of recording?
Oh, okay. Yes.
So, but now imagine like you grab recording, like say you find a tape and you put it on, but then you start seeing like something weird, like a horror, like a demon or an entity or something.
Mm.
So analog horror is horror created by just people.
Is it like the Blair Witch Project, something
Yeah,
like
like
that?
that's
Oh, okay.
analog horror, bro. So it's
Oh, that's
found
analog.
footage and
Okay,
stuff like that. Yeah,
gotcha.
so it's
And
it's
paranormal
paranormal activity. That's
Yes.
the reason why it's booming, bro. Because it's
Okay.
it's low budget, but it's scary. It's
Mhm.
it's weird, right? It's like all this new CGI that's like 100 million bucks ain't scary no more. But if you record something with your camera, that's scary because it's like the reality. It's more
Mhm.
realistic.
Yeah.
So analog horror, there's people that are like about 15, 14 years old, bro, making crazy scary stuff on the internet. So I watch them, I react to it, and I post them up because
And where can you find those videos at?
it's all on YouTube.
Okay. You should put analog or horrors and they'll pop
Put
up.
put analog horror, you have a whole list of just mostly popular. Like, have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes.
So there's people that they're like fans that they also create like found footage or analog horror based on Five Nights at Freddy's. So it's
Okay.
like it's just like a fictional category. Like it's not real, but
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people think it's real.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of people they don't like watching it alone. So they rather watch somebody react to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that every once in a while, and YouTube picks it up like crazy, bro.
Oh really?
So I'm like, man, it's crazy how this blows up.
Hey, yeah. I might need to try doing it because before I was gonna do the podcast, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. React to videos or whatever. Wasn't sure. So I'll try this podcast. But you know what? Sometimes I'll be thinking, okay, maybe if I have some extra time, I can
Yeah.
go ahead and do some reaction videos of a little niche.
Mhm.
Start from there and see how I like it and see if I want to continue it.
Bro, just try it out.
Yeah, I think I might one day. Just I like staying busy. I like having little projects and things like that.
It's like there's no right or wrong way of doing it. You just gotta try because I know a lot of people get scared of failing,
Hmm.
but it's like how you gonna know if you don't try?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I was, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling my girl, I was like, you think this is corny? You think I got it? You think people will be interested in watching me? Because I don't. I'm just a normal dude, but
Yeah, we are normal dudes. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
it's like I don't even know what to
Yeah,
say.
even celebrities, they're normal
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, like I got friends that get like a crap load of viewers, and you're just cool dudes, just at home. You're like, yeah, man, I'm about to play a video game.
Hmm.
So I gave it a shot. First 2 years, I was under 10 viewers, bro, and two of those was me.
Hmm.
Cause I gotta watch myself. So,
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm just like, man, in my mind, I'm like I'm gonna give it another 2 years. If I don't see nothing in 4 years, then I'm gonna try something else.
Yeah.
So in those 2 years, I grinded. I made videos, clips. And
I
then-
seen your catalog. So I went to your
It's a lot,
you
man.
and I seen it like holy shit. He was posting.
Bro.
But I
Oh,
noticed
man.
I seen where you actually started getting like thousands of views. Were the ones
Yeah.
where you started doing the Walking Dead ones.
Bro,
React?
I was just about to say that, bro.
Okay.
That's actually crazy, man, because I was streaming to TikTok
Mhm.
right there. Like, I started streaming this one game called Song of Horror. So I was streaming to Twitch and TikTok. And then right there, because TikTok is quick, you scrolling. So you have like 2 seconds to do something. But when you're streaming, it's kind of hard. You have to already be in the game. But so if you're playing, you're just quiet, then people are just gonna go right through. But
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
playing, you're like, oh, this guy's talking to his chat. That's what they like.
Yes.
Interaction. And games like The Walking Dead, it has a lot of interaction and
Oh.
social storytelling. So that we had on TikTok, we had like between like 500 to 1,000 people pull up. And a lot of those will move on to Twitch because they wanted to be part of the community. So even today, even though that was like 2 years ago, today we still got people from those streams still in our community. And that's why I always tell people like, bro, everything you do, try to make clips. Because clips,
So you were actually playing those Walking Dead games.
bro, all 5 seasons.
Yeah.
It was like, it took us like 6 months.
Oh no.
But man, a lot of people. And then I'll be like, every year we're gonna replay them because that's it's something that we grew up from, that we blew up from. So every year we try to play the game again, but like in a different manner. Like in the first time we played it, we try to save everybody. So then in the second time we're gonna try to kill everybody, etc. So they like that kind of stuff. But yeah, The Walking Dead was definitely one of the big ones that blew up.
Yeah. I was saying, like I said, you've been putting a lot of work in there, so it's just
A lot of testing, man. It's always the games that you least expect. I played so
Yeah.
many, and I'm just like,
Well, The Walking Dead, I'm not too surprised because The Walking Dead was like big at that time too. Like you said, 3 or 4 years ago, somewhere around that
Yeah.
range or whatever. I used to watch The Walking Dead
Yeah.
all the time. Like the first 2 or 3 seasons were good, but then from there,
talking about when Glenn died. Was it when Glenn died or when Rick? I know.
yeah, I think that season with Megan and stuff like that. I think after that, then it became kind of like the same thing. Oh, let's go somewhere else, and then more humans gonna attack us now. So it's nothing.
It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard because all the main characters died off. So you're just like, who we gonna watch next?
Yeah. All right, so like I was gonna tell you, when I first started this, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do in this room, because you see, it's just a little building,
Oh yeah, man.
and I was like, man, okay, if I fix it up, what can I do with it? Can't make it a man cave because my house is pretty much my man cave. I'm thinking, so I was thinking about streaming, but I wasn't sure any content. But I started podcast. From the podcast, I could figure out that I could meet people, help out the community, and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Man. It's always up to meet people, man.
Like I said, so far it's been good with all my guests or whatever. They enjoy it. It's a lot of times. This is actually their first podcast.
Oh yeah, just like me.
Exactly. Like I tell people, I'll be popping like cherries.
There we go, bro. Big pause.
Yeah. So what do you do before this, or is this your like full-time job, or how do you see?
Well, before this, I was DJing, but I wasn't. My main source of income was I was in refineries for like.
Which everybody around this area been in refineries. I'm in, like my job too. I'm in refineries
After
as well.
high school, los fierros, as they say. Bro.
Oh yeah.
It's 19.
Iron worker or like doing scaffolding or what the?
In the beginning, I was doing scaffolding, and I was like, nah, bro, this sucks, man. I'm over here getting $12 an hour up high, and these guys. So I asked one guy, I'm like, what do you do? All I see you do is stand there. What do you do? He's like, I'm a fire watch. I'm like, how much you get paid? 20?
Oh shit! What the
I
hell?
said, it changed my life right there.
Yeah,
it changed my mind. I said, I need to do a little bit more research. So I got in that. I did Firewatch, but then Firewatch got boring.
Yeah.
Kind of mess with your mental health. So then I started doing pipe fitting helping. Pipe fitter helper. So that kind of like got me a little bit more. It helped me fund into what I wanted to do. So then after that, I got laid off from that. So then I decided to switch it up. So then I started working out at Riley's.
Oh no shit! I used to work on Riley's back. Yeah. The one golf way, huh?
Yeah, the one golf way. Twinsies, man.
Was Mr. Paul still there? The old man, Mr. Paul.
Gary.
No.
Oh, Mr. Paul. No, when I got there, he already got sent home.
Oh, okay.
Gary and Mr. What's the dude? Mr. Carl.
Yeah, no.
No, wait, no. Was it Carol? Mr. Carol.
Yeah, see, I don't know them. I know Mr. Old Man Paul.
Yeah, man. When I got, because I was always like, everybody always talking about Paul. It's like, oh yeah, he got old. But I went to O'Reilly's because I wanted to up my people skills. I felt like because I'm an introvert, bro. Like since high school, everybody knew me in high school. I always say I'm quiet.
I'm same way.
But once I'm comfortable, I'm funny.
Especially one-on-one too, or like a little small group. I hate I don't hate, but when it's a large group of people,
I hated talking.
It's like because a lot of people have a louder voice than I do. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna try to talk over you, or whatever. So it's like, man, whatever.
That's what I didn't like about school. Like when you were in school, you had to do that reading, and they had to do like okay, you're gonna start reading, and then it would be like that. I'm like, oh man, please don't call on me. Please don't call on me.
I already lost my
please.
spot. Yes. Mary had a little lamp.
Bro, I'd be sweating, man, just drenched. So but then once I got out of that, I was like, if I want to DJ, I can't be like this.
Yeah.
I can't be introverted,
Yeah.
bro.
So I bet you I call a lot of your old your friends from high school. They probably, especially you doing Twitch. Even my friends, been back in high school, and they're saying,
Yeah.
he's doing podcast. They're probably thinking, they're doing that. How? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
like,
they're
what the
really
hell?
quiet when they were in high school.
Bro, like when some people meet me, they'd be like, "Oh, look, it's quiet flavor instead of loud flavor." 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a totally different person. But it's just I like to save the energy for that.
Yeah.
Once I'm on the mic and we're on camera, then
Yeah.
it's all on.
Once you get off, your energy is kind of depleted.
Yeah, bro. Time for bed.
Yeah.
Time for bed, guys. Like, no, 2 more hours.
Yeah. That's why people don't know that even though we're introverted, well, I don't know how you are, but me, even though I'm introverted, I always make myself go out because I had to like recharge, just, go out, meet people, socialize a little bit. That way I'll come back. I'm good. I won't go crazy. You know what I mean? I won't do nothing,
Yeah,
no
people
crazy
chill,
shit.
man. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's why I was like, if I really want to get into this DJing stuff, I gotta try to get out there. So I remember there was this one gig in New York. I went out there. Excuse me. I went out there, and I was getting ready, right? And it was a lot of people, bro. It was a lot of people, and I was like, okay, I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. But what happened was, you have the mixer, and then you have the two turntables, right? The two CDJs.
Yes.
The right and the left were switched. They were messed up. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So when I was getting ready to transition, when I transitioned it was nothing but quiet, bro.
Everybody, what the fuck?
Bro, somebody in the back said, "You suck." I was like, oh no. And then I told myself, nobody knows me. I can change my name. I can just leave right now and no one's gonna know. And I was getting ready to, bro, I was looking at that damn back door. I was like, they don't know me. I could just leave. But I was like, I gotta do it. So I taught myself right is left and then left is right. So once I got that, like 20 minutes in, bro, people were dancing. That girls on the damn stage dancing. Everything was perfect.
Okay.
Perfect, bro. But man,
It's just a little hiccup, Hey, I imagine that could happen.
it's like that one bad comment on your video. You have like 100 good ones, but then you have that one bad one. You
Yeah.
suck. That one can hurt you.
Yeah, and that's the one you remember too. That you could, like you said, you could have 100 positive comments, but then just that one will hurt your feelings right there. Like, and that's how we are, as humans.
And that's why I told myself I gotta prep myself for that. I can't just like hide from the world and want to do something that involves the world. So when I started doing streaming, that's when I was like, man, they're gonna think I'm corny and they're gonna think I'm cringe. So I started doing that. Sometimes I'll get people say some wild stuff like, "Oh, you fat," and I'm like, "Your mama too, bro."
Yeah, I know.
And we just keep going,
Yeah, yeah. You gotta make fun of it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
And you just get used to it, bro. Like once you find your your personality, because back then I used to record. I used to not stream. I was just recording, and I felt like recording. I kept on setting myself up, like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm back, and I'm like, nah, I ain't sound right. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back, and nah, I ain't sound right. And then when I'm playing, I'm like, nah, I ain't sound right. So it was a lot of cutbacks.
Yeah, I could imagine when you do streaming and people is actually on the chat, you kind of could actually interact and stuff.
Yeah, man.
It's probably more funner.
So I had to test it out. I was like, maybe if I stream and record that, maybe I'll have a better personality.
Yeah.
So when I started doing that, that's when like who I am now came out from that. Because it's like you're on the spot. You have nothing you have nothing prepared. If you make an accident or a mistake, then that's a clip. That could be something funny. But it's very exhausting after like 3 hours.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
It's like, all right,
it's like a
guys.
job almost.
And you talking nonstop. People be popping up. You're like, yo, what's up? Or when they drop a sub or something, you're like, yo, I stopped the whole thing. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for the sub. We put some music on for like 2 seconds. So it's just
And my thing sometimes I forgot to introduce him like with that song right there. I need to add some more other little noise right there because I have some beats or whatever. Then the applause.
you need a drum roll, bro.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
makes a bad joke.
So yeah, I need to add some other things,
Oh,
which I
man.
already added on my computer, but I just need to transfer here. I
I
just
see what you mean.
I've been kind of putting that off as well.
They like that kind of stuff too. Little jokes here and there, bro. But yeah, it's you just gotta learn, man. Like I say, if you look at my first video, I'm just, hey guys, hey, I'm loud, guys.
Yeah, no, very loud. Trust me.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah,
Don't forget to hit that like.
yeah. Comment, subscribe. It sure helps the channel grow.
And then you're like, oh, stop. And then you stop it. It looks hilarious, bro, but it's you just gotta keep going, bro. And they actually like that because a lot of people do go back to the first video and then they comment like, oh look, this is hilarious, this is good stuff, and
Yeah. Well, people could see the way you actually come from, where you at. You know what I mean?
it's like old heirlooms
Yeah.
of embarrassment.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
good.
I know you say we. So you say you have a little community that all play together.
Well, it's when I say we, it's like me in the chat.
Okay.
Because like now it's like every new game is like a little adventure, and so everything I experience, they experience it too.
Yeah.
So that's why I always say we, because it's without them,
Yeah.
I'd still be at 10 viewers.
Do you know? Do you know people who constantly go on there when you're on?
Yeah, bro. I give them VIP and stuff like
Oh,
that on
nice.
Twitch, and they be pulling up every time. So I actually made a second channel.
Oh no shit. Okay.
It's because look, in the beginning, people think that all I do is horror because I love horror games, but you ain't gonna catch me playing them games all like by myself. Like they think I'm a hardcore gamer of horror. No, I actually started streaming to push myself to play scary games. Bro, you ever played Resident Evil Biohazard?
I used to love Resident Evil games, though. That was my shit right there.
Bro.
I love Resident Evil. That one and actually Metal Gear.
Metal Gear?
Mm-hmm.
Bro. My very first scary game that I ever experienced was Resident Evil 2, but on the N64.
Oh, that's way back. See, I really didn't get into Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil Veronica, something like that, when it was on PlayStation.
PlayStation like 3, I think.
I don't know. No, it wasn't no 3. It
Or
was
GameCube time, like PS2.
it was probably PS1 or PS2. I forget which
PS2
one.
probably.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
but that's the one I liked right there.
Man, so there was like this. I don't know if people remember this old movie rental. It was right in front of Burger King on Twin City. It used to be called
Hastings.
Woods. No, it had Hastings.
Oh, okay.
But then they had Woods right across.
Oh, that's really
It's a
long time.
mom and pop
Yeah.
shop, bro. Like Blockbuster shut them down.
Yeah, and probably kids used to rent games back in the days. Yeah, for real.
What you mean by burning music on CDs?
Yeah, I
I
know.
had that before. Somebody told me that. Like, hey, how do you? There was a game I was playing where you had to use a rotary phone. Somebody was like, how do you use the phone? How do you use it? I'm like, that's how old I am.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I used to have those. Like,
Yeah, beepers and shit like that.
not the beepers. That's crazy. The flip phones.
Yeah, I remember even my cousin when he first got the DVD burner.
Oh man.
You know, you could burn a DVD. Well, people gonna be like, "What do you mean burn a DVD?" Like, no, make a copy, pretty much. So,
Pretty much put like torrents and all that. All the good time.
anything, you know. But you were limited in space too, and like a lot of them
one
were just
CD,
like
man.
120 minutes for music wise.
I remember the floppies. Remember those?
Oh, that's really old school right there.
Put like I used to be like in school, be like, this floppy right here got about 100 Dragon Ball Z pictures. I'll send it to you for $20. Nobody knows about that.
Yeah. In reality, I never used floppy disk for that. You know what I mean? Probably used alpha. Shit, I don't even remember what I used them
Good
for.
times, man. Good times, bro. But you know those mom and pops rental movies, the old, like it was right before Blockbuster. Every local shop had a
Yeah, I
mom and
remember.
pops.
Yeah.
So I went in and I was looking for a game, right? And they had this one game, and it said Resident Evil, but it was written with Sharpie because the tape was pulled off. I didn't know what it was. I was like 7. I was like, oh, okay, it might be a shooter game, you know? Maybe it might be like probably like a what's it called? Lethal Weapon or something like that. So I rented it. I went home. I popped it in. This was back then when it was like $5 for a week type of rental. So
Okay,
I
yeah.
popped it in. And I sit there and it said Resident Evil 2. And I was like, this ain't no action game. What the hell is this?
It's kind of evil.
I keep going. And bro, I never made it into the damn raccoon police department. I in the streets. I cut that shit off. I said, nope. I returned that like in 3 days. I said,
Oh, really? Man, I seen it somewhere. I forgot where I seen it, but it says like
Worst experience.
there's this one Resident Evil. I think it came out a couple years ago. That they made it like really horrorish.
Like first person?
Yeah, first person, like very horrorish game. So I need to go back and look what game, which one it was.
I think it was Biohazard.
It might have been. I don't know. So it looked very realistic wise. So
Yeah, man.
I need to try to look for which one of that
It
was and
that
actually
one,
got
bro.
it.
Because when Biohazard came out, that's when they started doing the first person, and they were trying to do it more scary compared. Because like before that was a little bit more action.
Yes, it was.
So before COVID, I was like, let me try to play this Biohazard. I moved the PlayStation to the living room. I opened up the curtains. And I was like, okay, now I can play. Bro, I was still scared.
Oh, really?
I don't like horror. I mean, I like horror games, but I don't play them off cam. I don't play them alone.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't. I'm a role playing guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I like RPG games.
Okay. I never got into RPG. You know, if it's like Final Fantasy games, I never got into that because you don't do one move.
World of Warcraft, man. That was my baby right there. World of Warcraft. So that's the reason why I started a second channel. So Loud Flavor is more for the scary stuff. And then I made one called Lofi Loud, like a loaf of bread, because you know, Hondureños like bread and all that.
Yeah.
So Lofi Loud.
Yeah.
So that's more of the RPG, Fallout, Skyrim.
Yeah. Oh, that's one thing we forgot to mention. He's from Honduras.
Oh yeah, my dad's from Honduras. My mom's from Peru.
Oh, really?
People
Okay.
always be like, "What are you, bro? You have a beard, man. Middle Eastern." I'm like,
I could be anything you want me to be.
like, nah, bro. I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe that. I guess I don't know. Maybe the beard. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Have you ever been to Honduras and Peru and all that?
I've been to Peru.
Okay.
It was like 5 years ago. Beautiful place. Beautiful.
I
beautiful.
heard.
Affordable, man. I was
Oh, really?
like, I had like 5-star dinners for like $10.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about when I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna move back to El Salvador. I just recently went back there like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing time. It's so
Bro.
beautiful out there too, and just laid back. You're not worried about just keeping up with the Joneses like in the United States. You know.
Everything's like super affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Like $20, you eat lunch and dinner. I'm like, McDonald's is real over there too.
So when I remember when I was there, right? Me, my cousin, and her husband, and then also my son and I think her niece, we all went out. It was just kind of like okay, it's just, little young crowd to go out. It wasn't none of the parents or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So we all went out to go to this place called Chato. It's like a little restaurant bar, like Dylan's.
Mm.
So we went out there, had a good time, played some good music, drank a beer. The beer, man, $150.
150. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
even drinks,
Bro.
$150.
You don't be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then from there, we end up going to this place called Ibiza. Like Ibiza, let's try it out. You know what I mean? It's like a hookah lounge. So it's almost like a sky bar. Let's say. Play some good music there. You have to pay to get in, like $5 or $10. Depends on what day you win. But the thing is, you get like a little ticket, and the ticket goes to what you ever order. So you get your money back. So it's just like, okay. So you really have to spend money to get in.
They just want to make sure you got money.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole night, that night, I paid for everything. Man, my tab was less than $100 for that night. It's
Would've been like good
yes,
500 out here, bro.
exactly. The new place, Taboo, whatever. I think I talked to the manager there. He's the same manager from Skybar, right? Same owners too as well. So he told me that I think I heard this right. It was late, kind of late, and I was kind of a little tipsy. I think he told me like to VIP in the top section. I think from Sunday through Friday, I think it's $250, but Saturday is $500.
What you mean by that?
The VIP in it.
$500?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if it's one bottle, if it's two bottle, and if I pay, I don't know. Me personally, if I have to pay that much, that means I could bring in guests where they don't have to pay to get in. You know,
Yeah.
$500. That's kind of steep. You know what I mean?
$500, you'll find me at the crib.
Yeah. I was like, it better be a special ass occasion. You know what I mean?
What? They better bring me the flares, a flag. They better record this whole thing and send me photos and selfies of this night. That's crazy. And then the worst thing is you don't remember none of that, but you remember you spent that much money.
Yeah. You just see it in the bank account.
Oh man, yeah. When I was in Peru, bro, we went to this hotel, and it was like those 5-star hotels. And we went in, and I was like, "How much is a cosqueña?" Cosqueña is their bottle, their Peruvian beer.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like how like over here we have Heineken.
Yeah.
but it costs a lot for a bottle. It'd be like about $7 at a bar.
Yeah.
$5 to $7 at a bar or at a club. But over there, Cosqueña is the equivalent of that. So I was like, Cosqueña, it was like $1, bro, for a bottle.
Oh.
But it translates to, for them, is like $4 or $5. So $1 is like $3 to $4 to
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, all right, dame cuatro. So didn't even spend much. And I'm like, bro, this is good stuff, right? That's why. So for this, it's like I said, like in the beginning, I had a problem with video games. Like I didn't know what to play. I didn't have time for that. So I was like, okay, maybe if I dive into this, I can find new games. So that's when I discovered that they have the like underground, not an underground, but it's like independent developers making variety of scary games and all that. So I've always been scared of scary games. So I told myself, okay, if I create this channel, that'll be a challenge for me. It'll be me getting scared, and let's see how people react to that. And now look, people think I know people off the bat be like, oh, he's played this before. Oh, his reactions are fake. He's not scared. In reality, I am scared.
Yeah.
Because you're playing by yourself, and I'm a big wuss.
Yeah. I seen some videos of that where people are playing it and they're like,
Yeah,
and
man.
they get scared. And it looks real too, you know?
Yeah, bro. And I'm just like the people that be like they're not scared is because they're not immersed, or like me when I get in the game, or even when you watch a movie, you want to pretend like you're in that world.
Yeah.
You know, like.
So you gotta make sure like
Yeah.
all the windows are closed. You're in a dark environment.
Well, for me, I like a red dim.
I read them.
Yeah, it's just scary,
Really?
bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, red, yeah.
They'd be like, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause the vibes is right, bro. The vibes it's like a calm, but at the same time it's scary." And I've always had people say, "Oh, he's not scared." So you know what I started doing? I started putting a heart rate monitor. So I put a heart rate monitor on my chest.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. Cause people always be like, "Oh, he's not scared. He's faking it." So I'm like, so that's another reason why I started streaming. Because when you're streaming, you can't really fake stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're off the bat. So everything I do is on stream, and I feel like my personality and my energy is a lot different live because I'm on the spot. So that made it more more natural, like a natural reaction. But people still kept on thinking that I was faking my scares. So I started putting a heart rate monitor. So now they see my heart rate, and people be like, "Are you okay? Your heart's been like at 120 for like 10 minutes." I'm like,
Don't worry, I'll make it. I'm gonna survive, guys. I'm gonna survive.
I'm doing my cardio. I ain't done in a while, but it's an immersed gig. You know, if you can put yourself with the game together, people are gonna tune in. But yeah, that was the main reason why, to challenge myself with playing. I know it's kind of silly, but it's also something fresh, you know, compared to DJing and playing music. Because for DJing and playing music, you have to like read the crowd. You know, you gotta go in hard, and then you gotta slow it down. So for my streams, I started this series called the Random Spooky Games. It's a series that I have them anticipate.
Yeah.
And it's a series where we play for like 3 to 5 hours, and we're playing like mostly indie games that people either send me or demos or stuff like that. So most of them, they're pretty good, but some of them it pisses me off sometimes because I'm like, bro, really? Like I'm locked in this game for like 40 minutes and it decides to crash on me. We gotta start over. So those kind of things. So I try to improv and, you know, make a bad situation out of a funny situation. So I started that series, and now, like when I started, we used to get like 10 viewers, 5 to 10 viewers. But now since I've created that consistency and that anticipation, so I do it like once a week, and we usually get like about 30 to 40 people in the waiting room.
Yeah.
And then 60 to 70 people throughout the night.
And that's what a lot of people don't know. Being consistent constantly, you know, and even you know you're not getting no views or a little bit of views, you just gotta keep on grinding.
Even if it's just your mom watching you.
Yeah.
If it's just your mom, you got to pretend you're doing it for 100 people.
Yeah.
Because
1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, whoever, you know.
You never know who's watching. That's the thing.
Yeah. And one video, I like this one guy I heard. He said that just keep on posting. You never know which video is gonna hit.
Yeah, man. It's always the ones you don't expect. Like there's been clips where I'm like, I plan it, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a good clip. I just shattered bricks right now. My heart rate's at 160. That's gonna be a good clip.
Shit, I got the video too right here. Look.
I posted 500 views. I'm like, okay, I see how it is. But then I post one that I barely do anything, and I post that. I wake up 100,000 views. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, so it's always the ones you least expect. So just post it, sleep on it. People, I know sometimes people don't see movement for like a week,
Mhm.
2 weeks, and they delete it. Bro, I've had clips that pop off like 6 months after I post it, a year.
Yeah.
Like recently, I've had this one game called Exhibit of Sorrows. It was a clown torturing game, and I posted those clips 3 years ago. But sometimes on
3 years
TikTok,
ago.
3 years ago, bro, and sometimes on TikTok, I get it pops off again, and then those views go to the YouTube.
Mhm.
So I'm like, man, who the hell is looking up this video from 3 years ago? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you make content from 3 years ago, and if your personality was like, they're like, hey guys, what's up? When that game pops off, people are gonna be looking at that video,
Mhm.
and you know what I mean. That's why I'm saying, like, my first video, like my fall guy, I'm just like, hey guys, and I get views on those sometimes.
Yeah.
So you gotta pretend that you're doing it for 100 people, 200 people, because those videos can pop off in the future. It's been
Yeah.
3-4 years, and they still pop up.
Yeah. And like we were talking about, you monetize as well too, right?
Yeah.
You got over 100K subs
yeah,
on
man.
YouTube.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I started 3 channels. I got the main gaming one for scary games, and then I made a shorts channel just for that. That one got monetized as well with the same game, Exhibit of Sorrow with the clowns, and then I started a VODs channel. So
Okay.
so all the streams that I did on Twitch, I'll just export them straight there.
Mm-hmm.
So that one got monetized too, because there's like 3 types of people that like watching videos. They got the people that like watching the short clips, like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got the people that like watching the 30-minute edited videos, 10-minute edited videos. And then they got the people that like watching the 3 to 5 hour streams, like no cuts,
That's a
no
long time. It's
edits.
like Joe Rogan podcast right
Yeah,
there,
bro.
man. 3 hours.
But they got people that like those, man.
Man.
Like, they keep it on the background.
Yeah.
So
We'll see if we ever get there, guys. All right. Let me know if you guys want 3 hours podcast.
it's crazy, bro. Like, you just gotta learn. You gotta learn your community. Once you make polls to see what kind of subjects people want to
Yeah.
see about.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, what games you guys want to see?
Here's a poll. Would you guys want me to do other type of content? Like what type of reaction?
Mm.
Video game reaction, politics reaction, or what?
Yeah, bro.
It's a fun world right now with politics. It's
These
crazy
guys
right
jump in,
now.
man. I've seen a lot of them. Like, they got this one content creator. His name is Osman Gold. He's a
I
big
watch
one.
him.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
I watch him. Yeah.
Like, I saw his stuff and I'm like, okay, he has 3 YouTube channels. One where he has the long, unedited streams for like 2-3 hours,
Mhm.
and then he has a second one where it's like 2 to 3 minute clips
Yeah.
of those, and then he has a third one where it's just like edited shorts and stuff.
Yeah, I think one is Osman Gold TV, and I
Mhm.
think that's the one. It's not that long format. You know, I'm thinking. I imagine.
And he makes a lot of money and gets a lot of engagement from all 3 with the same content.
Mhm.
So that's why I be telling my friends, everything you do, record it and then cut it down and then put it.
Repurpose.
Yeah, bro, because you never know. You can have one little clip in that video. You stream for an hour, maybe you got a viral moment there,
Yeah.
and then post it up.
Yeah, I
bro.
still have all my videos saved, so I need.
Save everything.
Yeah, so if maybe in the future, probably I should start doing that now. Put all the shorts into his own channel,
Yeah.
and then start looking at the more shorter, like 10-minute talks or whatever,
Mhm.
and put that into another channel. We'll see. It's hard to
Yeah,
doing
man.
that because what I mean, I'm doing this everything by myself, and I
Yeah.
imagine that's hard. You know what I mean? Even for you, you know what I mean?
Bro. Yeah, like for me, I'm like, okay, let me start a new channel, and this is gonna be more for the whatever I want to do,
Mhm.
like role playing games, like Skyrim, Fallout, because there's 2 different how you say, there's 2 different audiences. They got people that like you for certain games you play, and then they got the audience that like you for you. So
Mhm.
whatever you do, they'll watch you. But then they got some that, like, if you play something that they don't like, then oh, you're not playing. When you playing a scary game, I'm like, bro, we playing Halo right now, okay?
Yeah.
Scary games are on Tuesdays. It's Monday. Let me play my Halo. So you got to show them. But that's why I created 2 channels, so that way the algorithm doesn't confuse me. Like, hey, bro, you last week you played all these scary games, and now you're playing Animal Crossing. So that confuses the algorithm. So I was like, I'm gonna start a new one and see how it goes.
Mhm.
It's a lot of work, bro, but
Yeah.
it's fun, man. Because sometimes when I'm editing, I'm laughing at myself.
Yeah.
You know, like if you can laugh at your own self, then that could be a clip. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
So do you have any crazy or funny stories you kind of could share?
oh well. Let me see. Well, I gave you one already from the DJing side, but from the streaming, from the editing, man, put me on the spot. Got to cut this part out.
Yeah.
No, let me see. Crazy stories. What was we talking about during the break? Oh, I forgot. I mentioned something. Mm,
I was trying to remember too. I forgot too now.
yeah, man. Well, I don't have crazy stories. It's more like story of how I made friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the beginning, like I said, like I didn't know how to find friends. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, man, I'm 30 years old. I can't just. Hey, man, you want to play a game with me? That's creepy, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. So I started going to other content creators' YouTube channels and dropping a comment, dropping some love, and then one of my first homies on YouTube, his name is Pixel Ripper from the other side of the world, bro. He just dropped the comment. He's like, "Hey man, you want to play some Phasmophobia?" I was like, "Yeah, let's." I don't know what that is, but let's play it. And from there, bro, we started making a lot of videos together, and that was already like start of one friendship right there. And then we met two more homies, J Studio and Mr. Cabin Fever, and we just started making content together. And it's crazy how the community grows, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't know these people, but then you build bonds and
Yeah.
friendships.
Oh, that's one of my questions. I think I
Yeah.
asked you. Do you guys ever think you guys ever get together,
Mm.
and actually meet each other face to
So
face?
so actually they how they got like Comic-Con and
Mm-hmm.
conventions as well. They got this one called DreamCon. And they started in Dallas. I think it's in Dallas, and they did it in Austin. They're doing it in Houston. So from all the homies that we've met, most of us goes to that convention. So I got to meet most of them
Okay,
there.
that's good.
It's just crazy, bro, because that's when they started saying, "Oh, look, it's quiet flavor." Because I was I'm introverted. I'm a little quiet, but it's just crazy because you surround yourself with like-minded people that want to do the same thing. So when you surround yourself with people like that, it helps you grow too.
Yeah.
And it gives you ideas. And I'm saying, bro, we played so many collaborations together. Big Mike, Yeltsin Prime. So it's a lot of creators, bro. We've made so many friends. So it's like different adventures. And it's beautiful. That's the thing I like about that. Because with music, it was hard for me to get in because there's like this. I'm not saying that everybody's like that, but a lot of people in the music scene, they see it as like competitive. But with the gaming community, they see it more of something that you got to do together.
Yeah.
So that's what I loved about that. But that was a fear of mine, making friends in the beginning. Because I'm like, man, I don't think I'm interesting or anything. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
I've kind of want to been seeing if I could get anybody who be like a co-host or anything that kind of help out editing or whatever. But that's kind of always kind of hard, they have to be passionate as well too, and really see it as having fun, creating things, and see
Yeah,
from
man.
there where it pops up. Because hey, I'm not getting paid for this as well too,
Yeah.
So I can't be paying other people to do it as well.
Yeah, man. Once you get in the role of it and you start having fun, and then you come to a point like me, people always say that they don't like editing. I love editing. That's like my therapy, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of
love
fun,
that,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah,
You
man.
get in the zone and like do your little editing. It's not.
And sometimes, like when you're recording, you're like, "Oh, it's a good." In your head, you're like, "Oh, that's gonna be a good clip right there." So it's fun. I have like about 1 terabyte of videos I gotta go through, but it's a therapeutic. But I get it because it's also in what's called tedious. You gotta get through it. You gotta make sure you don't keep a lot of things. You scratch your nose or something like that.
Yeah.
And then once you put the video up, you're like, "Oh, damn, I gotta delete that."
Yeah, I remember I asked this one girl, "Hey, you want to be a co-host?" And this was when I barely first started, you know what I mean? And she said, "Oh yeah, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. How much you gonna pay me?" You're missing the whole point, girl.
Like, oh man, I feel you on that.
Yeah,
bro. I feel you.
which it's no problem because with her schedule and stuff like that, it probably been very difficult,
I feel you on that, man. Yeah, it's because it's like me. First 2 years, I didn't see a penny,
Mm-hmm.
did not see nothing. And like I said, I didn't do it for the money, but it does get expensive. Like video games do get expensive.
Yes.
So now it's at the point where like whatever I get, I try to put it back in. So like say if I made $1,000 for the month, then I pay the internet, I pay off like any computer debts,
Mm-hmm.
buy some new games because there's a lot of games, bro. Every month, and then I also have a section on Discord where they drop recommendations on what to check out.
Yes.
So sometimes they even they buy me games. Like sometimes cause I have a wish list of video games. So sometimes people will buy me
Oh,
games
okay.
on there. So I'm like, oh damn,
Yeah.
thank you. Now I
Thank
gotta
you. Yeah.
thank you for the trauma. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Now I gotta pay. I gotta play it now. You know?
Now I gotta play. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for buying this hammer and nail that you guys want to see me use on my face. It's a beautiful
crazy.
time, bro. It's great though. It's I never expected it. Never in my life did I expect me to even do this. Cause like I said, I'm a shy person. I'm quiet, but when I'm comfortable, then I'm loud. You know, I'm not. I don't talk like this all the time.
Yeah.
But it's good.
You got a little sexy voice with her. Look.
That's only when I read.
Yeah.
I read a lot.
Okay.
They like that.
Yeah.
Like when I change voices and all that, they like that stuff.
So, what do you see yourself in 5 years? You think I believe you're still gonna be continuing doing this right here.
Man. Because I even told myself when I started, I was like, if I don't see any kind of movement in 4 years, I'm gonna go be a parachuter or something, jump off a plane.
Yeah, but luckily it's 2 years, right?
Yeah, it took 2 years. It took 2 years just to see something that I didn't think was gonna happen, bro. And it's been beautiful. So 5 years from now, I even made a video saying like from now we're gonna double. Wherever I'm at, every year I'm gonna try to push harder. So 5 years from now, I'm hoping, praying that the community grows tripled by then,
Yeah.
and still doing what we love.
And when you were first putting out video content, like were you putting up every day, or was it like 2 times a week, or how was it?
So that I didn't know, bro. Like in the beginning, I didn't know what to do. So in the beginning, I was just posting like maybe a new video every day, but it wasn't edited. It was like I hit record, and maybe I cut off like little breaks, but it was nothing special. Like it was just gameplay for like an hour. That was my first thought, but then I felt like maybe I was overdoing myself because it was every day, bro. But then after that, I slowed down. Now it's like 3 videos a week.
Okay.
But
Right now I'm doing like trying to keep it down just to like 1 video per week,
yeah,
because for a time I got a little busy there and I actually was able to put down 2 videos. But I said, you know what? Just in case if I have a slow time,
yeah.
I might as well kind of spread them out and just have once a week. And that way I'll just be more consistent.
That's the best right there, bro. Because even if it's once a week or even once every 2 weeks, if YouTube sees that consistency, then they'll be good. So that's why, like in the beginning, like say for example, you're just gonna start a new channel, I would suggest having 5 videos ready, and then post them twice a week, and then once you already build that little consistency, then you can do like 1 video a week. So now I'm doing 2 to 3 edited videos, and 2 to 3 streams, 2 to 3 streams. So they have like 5 videos of content every week, something different. So I'm like, yo, if you guys miss me, I got an edited video that just came out. Check it out. So they move on to that. But it's like a new adventure every game, bro. So that's why it's always exciting.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we got a new game coming out, that new GTA. I tell everybody, yo,
Oh yeah.
bro, once that new GTA comes out, 3 months, no horror games. It's a warning.
But it got too bad. It got pushed back, right? It got pushed back to next year, right? Supposedly.
I felt like, I mean, they never disappointed. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 and all the past GTA. So I'm like, okay, we still got a lot of games to play, but
Yeah. My favorite ones is actually Vice City and Andreas.
San Andreas, bro.
San Andreas. Yes.
That one I gotta jump back in.
Yeah, I miss that one. How you could build that guy up, change his hairstyle, all that
Man,
stuff. It was fun.
I had my dude big and
It's same here, you know.
mohawk and fro. I'm like, yo, bro, don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Yeah. It's always fun, man. It's great because I get to role play. They like when I role play a little bit, like cause you know how sometimes the character's quiet.
Yes.
So I give them voice and all that. So they like that stuff too. When I read, I give them a different voice. You gotta get a little immersed, man. Because what I tell myself is, if I was a viewer, would I watch myself? So that's where I find myself. So if in the beginning I was like, hell no, I wouldn't watch myself. I'm just, hey guys, we're about to play Donkey Kong Country. Don't forget your snacks. I would have already left by the time you said what's up.
Yeah.
5 years from now, I'm praying that we still strong, man. Still strong, new games.
Yeah.
Definitely new games.
Do you like the old games better or the new games?
Oh man. That's the thing. There's a lot of great old games that I've revisited.
Mhm.
Like the one I got a crazy story for you.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's the reason why I got banned on TikTok. that's
Oh,
what,
that's, yeah.
So there's a game that I grew up with that came out on N64 called Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's about a squirrel that's trying to get back home because he got a bad hangover. It's a mature game. Like if this game were to come out today, it would get canceled because it has so many bad things on it. So on my new channel, I told them that we're also going to play throwback video games, like the throwbacks. That's the reason why I created that one too, so we can play some old school games. So I started playing that one, and I started streaming it to TikTok. So they had a scene where there's a talking paint bucket and a talking paintbrush and a talking pitchfork, and they wanted to kick my butt. So the pitchfork was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go kick his ass." All right, so I beat him. So when he comes back, the paint bucket and the paintbrush are like, "Oh, look at this dumbass can't even do nothing. You might as well go hang yourself." So there was a lot of self-aliving threats going on, and even though it was a talking pitchfork, you know, it's a game. It's an animated game. So it's with a lot of dark humor, but I guess that TikTok thought I was telling somebody in the chat to go unalive themselves, and we got to use unalive.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. We had to use different words. Like you had to use grape.
Yeah,
You-
you gotta
you just-
the bots, bro. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get banned for this for sure. I'm gonna get banned. And there was no deadly stuff or nothing. It was a joke because the pitchfork doesn't have a neck. So when he got on the rope, he was just hanging. And he's like, I don't got no esophagus. And then the paint bucket and the paintbrush, you can't even alive yourself, you mother effer. And then when I look down, it says you've been removed on TikTok, like my stream. So then when I check back, I tried to appeal so they can have a human check it
Reviews,
out.
you know.
They still banned me, and they gave me a 1-800 suicide.
Wow.
They're like, if you're having problems,
Yeah.
just call this number.
Or you might need help. Here's a therapist number.
Don't do it. I was like, did anybody watch my clip? But they got all kinds of stuff on TikTok that they're okay with. But
Yeah.
oh,
In 5 years, the way you're growing, I want to say you probably be over 1 million subscribers.
oh man, we pray for that, man.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep moving, man. The Twitch and YouTube grind has been real. Like
Yeah.
I look up. I mean, I look forward to it all the time, bro. Because the best feeling is when you jump in and then you got people in the chat saying, "Oh, I've been looking forward to your stream. I had a long day. When I'm down, you always make me happy." Because when I read that, it makes me happy. You know, it gives me like a happy purpose.
Yeah. Now,
But
is
it's
that your apparel right there?
Oh, yeah,
for
man.
sale?
Oh yeah, bro. I also got merch.
Loud flavor, guys.
With the hat. Oh yeah, you could look like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. All you gotta do is go to loudflavor.cool.com.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna link all his information on there, and you can send him a lot of love or anything like that. Buy his
yeah.
merch, whatever you guys want. But do you have any last words for the viewers?
Well, for those that have been thinking about doing this, like if you've ever thought about getting on camera, making content, streaming, do it. Just get on there, do it. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. I know sometimes we might feel like it's corny or cringy, but there's people out there like me that thought that way.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Once you get comfortable being in front of the mic,
Yeah.
and the camera, it's actually, it gives you a lot more confidence when you're out and about. Let's say.
Yeah, man. And you make a lot of friends. People always get scared because they won't make friends. But nah, man, you just got to get yourself out there, get a camera. You don't need the best equipment. You just got to do it to start it. If you're thinking about doing it, don't be like, oh, I'm going to start Monday.
Yeah.
Just do it
One
today,
thing I
bro.
am going to tell everybody is that the first time you hear your voice,
Oh,
you're going to hate it. You absolutely hate
Yeah.
it. Everybody. That's everybody. You get over it eventually.
so I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Oh, man, I don't like the way I sound.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that, though, bro. You just gotta keep going. You just
Yeah.
gotta keep going, man. Because there's somebody that thought the same way just like you, and you're watching them now. You know what I mean? So just gotta have some confidence.
Yeah. And like I said, guys, anytime you guys want to follow, what call it? Damn. I fucking lost the train of thought right there. I'll cut that. Definitely gonna cut that right there. Or maybe put that in intro. No, but Hey, anytime you guys want to follow Jeff,
Yeah.
Loud Flavor, hit him up on Twitch, YouTube, get his merch. I have
Yeah.
everything linked down for him. So that way, for you guys, so that way you guys don't have to search him over. And that way, it'd be more easy for us.
Tune in. Don't forget your snacks though.
No, but I appreciate you coming. You know what I mean? Because shit, always have fun with the guests and stuff like that. If only everybody knew the behind the talk we have. You know what I mean? So that's always the best right there.
So you never know what you're gonna talk about.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll go on like maybe Facebook Live and have the phone up there.
Oh yeah,
where everybody get the behind the scenes.
Get some questions done. Like what kind of questions? Well, what's your favorite pizza?
Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, don't forget, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, right?
Yeah.
Helps the channel grow. All right, peace out.
J.
All right, bye.
Take it easy, guys. Hell yeah, man.
Breaking news or cool interviews, we keep it real, no scripted cues. From wild debates to heartfelt tales, strap in tight, this train never derails.